Welcome to This Bitch with Sara Shenk and Kim Congdon.
We could honestly pull this down diagonal. Have it land on top of here.
One thing about Mama, she gonna conceptualize. One thing about Mama, she's not gonna stop conceptualizing when she starts.
Hey everybody, we're live from the Hive.
Are we live?
We're live from the Hive. Honeys. It's me, Kim Congdon.
And me, Sara Chang.
With another episode of This Bitch podcast.
Hey. Before we get into this week's episode.
Oh no.
What? You know I got an agenda.
What?
We have Patreons now, both of us.
Listen.
One thing about Mama.
when she hears cha-ching da ding, she's ready. Yeah, we both got Patreons. We've been thinking about doing it for a while. We're putting up some bonus content on there. I'm done. I'm saying it right now. I'm done with thirst traps on my Instagram. You guys have been jacking off for free for way too long.
And you know they are.
You know they are because you see the pictures. You see how they're saved.
Or they're shared. So I'm like, our two friends choking their chickens.
We're the cracker to their circle jerk.
Ew.
No.
In a circle jerk, everyone jerks off on a cracker?
And then one person eats it.
I've never heard of this cracker.
Have you heard of that?
You've been hanging out with Legion of Skanks
He
for
heard
too
of
long.
it.
An iced cracker?
Yeah.
A creamed cracker? A creamy cracker?
Yeah. A cummy
what
cracker.
What kind of cracker? Like a wheat thin? Like, let's go through.
I don't think
a Triscuit?
I gotta tell you, I don't think they care. I don't think the crackers.
I wouldn't eat a cummy Triscuit, but I would eat a cummy wheat thin.
Would you eat a cummy wheat thin?
Not a gangbang, not a circle jerked wheat thin, just one jizzed wheat thin.
A little salty wheat thin.
Yeah. I actually like wheat thins with my cum.
It depends on the kind of cum.
Yeah. We know.
Let's not get crazy. If you're bleaching my wheat thins, get out. I don't know what to say. If you taste like the ocean, come over here.
Dude.
You have to taste like ocean water or I'm done.
I don't know if I want a dick cum tasting like ocean water.
I do.
All these guys tonight are going to be tasting
call me
their
the
cum.
Call me the little mermaid.
No. One thing about Mama.
I
don't know.
We're done.
Noise.
People
have been asking about the noise.
Okay, you can't say it. You just gotta do it.
I address it.
Speaking of addressing our fans, we have a bunch of new fans thanks to Mr. Daddy Lee.
Mr. Daddy
Lee, thank you to all of our new followers and subscribers. A shit ton of you came through. I couldn't even say.
Shit ton. I'm sorry. Wait, hold up. What? A what ton of followers?
A shit ton.
A shit ton.
A shit ton. Yeah, a bunch of you guys came through. One thing about Mama, she gonna mess up when she's thanking her fans. So we appreciate all the love. Yeah.
And keep spreading it.
Yeah.
Like a STD.
Oh, not like an STD. Something more positive, honey. Like a orgasm. We should spread less STDs, more orgasms.
Okay.
Spread it like a gasm. Spread this bitch like a gasm. Noise.
Spread it like a gasm. That's nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
I've been inked.
I know you have. You changed. You're in a dress.
I'm in a dress. I told you why.
Sarah has a date after this.
I do.
I know when Sarah has a date because she has like her date fits.
Yeah, this is not.
This is a date fit. It's cute.
This is like a.
Is it? Do you already know where you're going?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. You look excited.
It's actually like a good date. We love a date where they put in effort. They make a reservation.
Well, this is like a third date.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yeah. You can say that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a third date.
Oh. Okay.
We love a third date.
We love a third date. I recently had a bad third date experience.
Do we want to get into it?
I don't know. I don't know.
We're gonna pause on that.
You know what? We're gonna
put a pin on it.
I'm gonna say one thing. one thing about Mama. She gonna say one more thing.
She gonna say what's on her mind. Okay. I don't know what happened.
If you are taking me on a date, and you are a man and I am a woman.
Yeah.
And we both agree to that.
Yeah.
We're both men and women going on a date.
Masculine and feminine.
Yes. I need to feel taken care of. You cannot be unsure of yourself. We cannot be.
Like, whatever you're saying makes me feel weird. Like, I feel weird that you had this
Let me
experience.
quote a song that is near and dear to my heart. You want to see some ass? I want to see some cash.
No!
Get them dollars coming, and that's gonna make me dance. Make it rain, bitch. Make it rain. I like nice dates. And that's all I'll say.
You like nice dates.
That's it. I'm a nice girl. I don't mind it.
She's from Florida. One thing about Mama, she don't mind a Sharkies.
I don't mind.
One thing about Mama, she don't mind Applebee's.
I don't mind a Chili's, but on the 6th or 7th date, we'll start going to Chili's.
And don't make me go to Chili's and split it.
I've never split at a Chili's. That is uncalled for. No, but when I go out with you, I want you to. I want a man that almost is like seems like his goal is to like make me fat and keep me at home. Like he's like, let's feed you, let's wine you. What do you want? Do you want
a man who treats me like I might not be able to do anything on my own for at least the beginning. Open the door.
Yes. With money in your hand and hand it to me. No, I mean, I just like to. You have to put it. I like
because if you're not going to, there's other guys that are. Honey.
Yeah, and and the thing is, money's not going to be an issue. You're not dating a broke bitch. You're dating a fucking star.
You're dating an abundant queen.
An abundant queen. So it's not that money's an issue. It's the lack of you being a man is an issue.
Go off, queen. I just start snapping because I don't even know. I'm like, preach, honey.
Have the place picked out. Make it nice. Make it a nice restaurant.
In the beginning, if they're not doing it in the beginning, they'll never do it.
Yeah. Pick me up. Don't complain about picking me up.
Don't complain about picking me up.
If you complain about picking me up, turn your car around, go home.
And also, don't plan something that you
go pick up your dick in your bed alone.
Plan something that I would like to do.
Yes.
Don't take me to archery.
No, take me to archery.
Yeah, take her to archery.
Know your girl. Know and actually care.
Know your bitch.
Know your bitch and care about what she would actually want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you like dive bars, doesn't mean she likes dive bars. Unless you guys are both raging alcoholics, then it's perfect.
Yeah, I like a dive bar sometimes, but it depends. I'm not a raging alcoholic. I like a dive bar. Every 3 months, I hit a dive bar.
One thing about Mama is she gonna go to a dive bar and she gonna order a pint.
And she gonna play Big Buck Hunter.
I don't know. Too far. Don't know what that is. I don't know what Big Buck Hunter is.
Oh, Big Buck Hunter is good.
You said it like.
Listen.
You said it.
If there's anyone out there that thinks they could beat me at Big Buck Hunter, I fucking dare you to challenge. If you see me out at a show,
love language.
And yeah, this is how I meet my husband. He's at a Big Bear.
Wrestle me on a mat and beat me at Big Butt Hunter. What is it? I'll put you in an arm bar. What is it?
Oh my God.
An umplata.
I love when you say umplata.
That's a move in jiu-jitsu. What's that?
That's the game with the guns.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Would never touch that. Not in a million years will you see mommy playing Big Buck Hunter. What is it? Big Butt Hunter.
Buck.
Like wild?
Like you're
gonna go kill animals?
You're not real ones.
Still,
and the
not
thing
for me.
And I used to play in college at this bar. Me and my friends in college would play, and that was like our game. And it's still whenever we hang out at bars.
Vibrational to me to be killing digital animals.
Oh no, I kill all the digital bears and birds and squirrels and turtles and squirrels.
You kill turtles?
I'll shoot the turtle's neck right off.
Just a single tear rolls down my cheek.
Yeah. No. One thing about Mama, she gonna hit a bar and find Big Buck Hunter. But what I'm saying is. The date I went on, there is a girl for him. Know the girl you're dating. This is very important to me. Know the girl that you're dating. This is like really good advice because there is a girl that would have liked the things he did. Like she's like, I like to live this way. I like things to be like harder
and weird.
Yeah, and weird. I don't know. It's not me.
No. I'm
happy. I want to be silly. I want to share food. I want to giggle. I want I want to make jokes. It's very simple.
You need to make jokes.
I'm very silly. I don't want to be serious.
Like, okay, also...
I want to have fun. Life's so serious. When I find the person with, I want it to be fun, not
I want
serious.
it to be silly.
Silly.
Silly?
But not like silly like improv. Silly.
Like zip zamboo.
See, this is the problem. You have to manifest very clearly.
Clearly, because sometimes
I don't want a guy going like, Dilly Willy. Like, I don't need
Don't talk in an accent for 5 days. Straight.
I don't need a silly Willy.
Don't talk in an accent for 5 days straight.
Did that happen to you?
I don't know.
What was the accent?
I'm not going to say the accent.
No, it would reveal too much. I think the guy knows. Just
Australian for 5 days.
Oh, Australian for 5 days is rough.
It was cute for 48 hours. And that's a stretch.
48 hours is a long...
30 minutes.
Well, after a while, you're like, are you mentally okay?
And then all of a sudden, now I'm talking in an Australian accent. Now we're both talking in an Australian accent, and I don't even know who I am anymore. I think I'm from the fucking outback.
Let me hear your Australian accent.
I can't. It's horrible.
No, please.
No.
Do one sentence.
No.
Say, welcome to this bitch podcast.
I can't.
Do it.
I can't do it. You do it. You do it.
I don't know how, but you said you were talking in it.
Well, yeah, because he trained me. It was like, he trained me in Australian.
He trained you in Australian?
Yes. He dialect coached me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were like in this thing.
We were in this thing, and then I got over the thing, and he was still doing it.
And he was still trying to teach you how to be Australian.
I said, I don't.
Well, it would have been useful now.
Yeah, it would have been.
I wish you were listening a little.
I don't know. Because you know what the thing is? It's like switches between being British and Australian.
I see.
Crikey.
Yeah, everyone can say crikey.
Well,
say a sentence.
You didn't say crikey.
Crikey. I think mine sounded more real.
Crikey.
No, listen. Did you hear that crikey? Hold on.
Is that a wallaby?
Is that a wallaby? Oh,
That's
it is
British.
I see. They kind of have like fuck and have a baby.
It's a similar inflection. Now we're just going to be talking in bad Australian accents. I start this whole fucking thing.
No more. But anyways.
A dingo
ate my baby. You know, that's a real thing.
I know. You've been talking about this dingo baby eating thing for
It's upsetting me. It's upsetting me because nobody believed this woman and she went to jail, I think. And a dingo really ate her baby. So she had to deal with the fact that...
What is a dingo? Is it a...
It's like a hyena and a dog fucked or something.
I thought
don't
it was
know.
like a kangaroo adjacent. A marsupial? Can I get it?
Looks like a dog. Wolf.
Yeah.
It ate her baby, though.
Dude.
Gnarly.
Imagine telling people that. I'd be like... Oh.
And imagine it being on t-shirts and shit. It's kind of fucked up. What?
Dude, that would have been a good excuse for Casey Anthony.
A dingo ate my baby?
Yeah.
It's already been used.
Repeat it.
Now you know what happens, though. Yeah.
Now you know it happens.
Yeah, that's good defense. I think she did
How
pretty
did the
good.
dingo
I think
get
she figured it out. She's like she's living her best life right now.
Dude, okay, listen to this shit. This is embarrassing. When I first started doing stand-up, there was like this manager that was talking to me, and he was like, listen, because my hair is dark, and he said, hey, they're gonna make a Casey Anthony Lifetime movie, and I think you would be perfect for it. And I was like, I'm low-key offended.
You kind of do look like Casey Anthony.
I have Casey Anthony energy. Like if I had
Can we
dark hair,
pull up? Whoa, Shenk, you give Casey Anthony.
Well, no, not anymore. Because now I'm a blonde.
With dark hair, though.
I had to get out of that. I couldn't be looking back at Casey every day. Honey.
You're looking in the mirror and seeing Casey Anthony every day. It's so dark.
Should I not have a child?
Oh my God. Wait, what were we talking about?
Dingoes?
In the very beginning. What did we start off talking about?
Dates?
No, before that.
I don't remember.
What's the first thing we talked about, Xavier? Do you remember?
Why are you quizzing him?
He should be listening. He's our producer. If you don't know, you're fired.
I don't know either.
No, you have an excuse. You're the talent.
What did we sit down and start with?
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's scary.
Would you eat a gummy wheat thin?
Not a gangbang, not a circle jerked wheat thin, just one jizzed wheat thin.
A little salty wheat thin.
Yeah.
It is scary.
It's not like we're 79. We gotta start doing mental gymnastics. We have to start
scary
doing
that none of us can remember. What was the beginning of the podcast?
I think I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna start it with you being like, we can pull this curtain back down.
Well, that was before we started,
I think
though.
that's part of the episode. I hope it is, because there was some gold in there.
Oh, Big Buck Hunter.
Oh,
no, that was the dating.
You just want to keep coming back to Big Buck Hunter.
No.
Dude, next week, Kim's gonna be like, somebody sent me a Big Buck Hunter to the Comedy Store. I gotta go pick it up. Do you have a truck I can borrow? I gotta go get Big Buck Hunter.
Dude, if there's anyone listening and you're a millionaire and you want to buy me the best gift ever, buy me Big Buck Hunter for my.
No, please don't buy her Big Buck Hunter.
I'll put it in my studio.
Please do not buy her Big Buck Hunter.
Please buy me Big Buck Hunter, dada.
No. Oh my God, Big Buck Hunter?
Yeah.
For you?
Can't help it.
Spoiled.
I'm a spoiled girl. I can't help it.
Thank you for Big Buck Hunter, Daddy.
Alex came into town.
Yes.
My co-host,
Alex
Broad Topix.
from Broad Topix. We love Alex.
We love Alex.
She's such a fun hang.
She is such a fun hang. She's so cool. And we had so much fun. We went to the beach together. And you know, one thing about mama, she gonna drag mommy. The way Sara lives her life.
Different than the way you live your life. Well, you never find me touching a Big Buck Hunter.
Shakes
never.
Me to my core.
Well, the way you live your life shakes me to my core.
I like this aggressive defense.
Well, yeah.
Sara,
just so you know,
first of all,
I come from a line of attorneys, so
what are you gonna sue me? What are you gonna sue me?
No,
what is
but
what was that
object.
fucking Jewish threat you just gave me on the podcast? What's going on?
I'll see you.
Are you threatening me with a lawsuit, honey? I'm Puerto Rican. I won't even show up to court.
I'm Puerto Rican too.
That's what I'll
burn your house. I'll burn your house. No, that's one thing about mom and mommy. They both gonna get Puerto Rican at the same time. You can't forget.
Yeah, the 25% does come out.
Puerto Rican.
The Puerto Rican snap. That's what they call that dance.
Yeah.
We went to the beach, and Bowie, who has been out of town for a while. If you don't know Sarah's dog, Bowie, a.k.a. Bofo. I call him Bofo.
A.k.a. my son.
A.k.a. Sarah's son. A.k.a.
Sarah's
Barney.
Yeah, he's got many names.
He's got a bunch of names. He was originally named Barney. This dog is coming to the beach with us, and he's like kind of a big dog.
He's like having a polar bear.
Yeah, and I hate dog drool. Sarah knows.
But you like him.
But I love him. I don't like him. I love him.
I saw you cuddle him, and that's rare for you.
He's my godson. I'll cuddle him right before I go into the beach water because I know it'll clean me off. Isn't that fucked up?
Yeah, but he walked with you all the way deep into the water.
I know. But before we get into that.
He was on one.
No.
Was it me or him? Who are you dragging first?
You, honey. You.
Oh, why? Because you don't like the way I do things.
It's not that
I said, you know what? I'm not going to let Kimmy Cakes rush my ass. I said, I'm not going to let her get into my head and make me stop living authentically to who I am. That's going against my integrity. I said, you know what? I will stop home for a soda before I hit the beach. We have different cars. So I did. I stopped for a few errands before I hit the beach.
She's not even letting me get to the... She's just naming her other problems for the other issues I have first. And that is one. We'll bring that up.
The errands.
But we're not there yet. Oh. No. So Sara, being super sweet, says, I'll sit in the back with the dog because I bring my surfboard and it takes up a bunch of room.
One thing about Mama, she's going to bring her gear. She can't just go to the beach. She got to bring her board. I'm surprised it's just one surfboard and it's not like a boogie board, a surfboard, a skimboard.
In case the tide gets low, I got to...
An umbrella, a wetsuit. Like, what's happening?
I am getting a wetsuit and an umbrella.
We need those. One thing about Mama and Mommy.
We need a cute canopy and a picnic basket.
Yeah.
Let's get that this week.
Yeah.
Anyways, so...
Subscribe to our Patreon.
so we can get... Patreon.com/Kim Congdon.
Patreon.com/Sara Wineshank.
Hell yeah. So...
Get your honeys a canopy.
Get your honeys a canopy. We'll take pictures in it and post it. So you say, I'll sit in the back, and Kim, you can drive. And I know that in the past of the podcast before, I've talked about how Sarah's a bad driver, and you claim that you're not. And you're like,
I'm an excellent driver.
She's a bad driver.
I'm an excellent driver. I've been driving in Los Angeles since I was 15 and a half. That's when I had my permit. I am now.
How many fender benders have you gone
in? 2.
Okay, that's not bad for that long.
Yeah, how many have you gone into?
None. I've never gone into one. One thing about Mama.
I start doing this.
One thing about Mama, she knows when to brake and how to brake and how to swerve out of the way. She's good with it.
Captain Congdon.
But one thing I notice about Sarah is there are often times when she's turning that she seems to turn into the other lane and not notice, and the cars kind of move out of the way. I see them going onto the dirt road, rolling into the hills, and Sarah's like listening to Fiona Apple, like,
that's more like Lana Del Rey than Fiona Apple.
Whatever, one of those
like,
bitches.
You're beautiful.
And there's people like burning in flames behind them that she drove off the road. And I've always wondered, and there has just been a few times where, like, you seem overwhelmed at the wheel. This is just me being a good friend.
Do you see what's happening?
I'm not done yet.
I'm being dragged on my own show. People are like, I'm not a wet blanket. You can't just walk all over me. What is it? I'm not a doormat.
A wet blanket.
You're
definitely not a wet blanket.
And I'm not a doormat.
One thing you're not is a wet blanket or a doormat.
One thing I don't trust is a wet blanket.
Oh. Noise. So you say, Kim, you can drive my car to the beach. I'll sit in the back with the dog. So nice of you. And
One thing about Mama, before she dragged me, she's gonna give me a compliment. So nice of you.
So we're getting in the car and driving, and mind you, Sarah and I are the same height, about the same height. There's not much height difference between us.
We're like the same. Physically, just one's darker.
Yeah.
Confusing.
So I get in the car, and instantly I notice that the seat is so low.
I like cruising. Like
no, it's. I am not kidding.
One thing about Mama, she's not afraid to cruise.
We're the same height, and I can't see the hood of the car from where I'm sitting. It is like being a child sitting in the car seat before you're waiting for your dad to get in. No, because I know what your excuse is going to be. You're going to say that you got a car wash and they lowered your seats. The way you've been driving and the way you drove after I rose your seats was so much better that I can tell
you substantially changed my life since you adjusted the seat. Okay, is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
Is that what you want to hear?
Did I?
Yes. I was like, this car's kind of nice. Before I was like,
this is what Sarah was like. Like it was literally like she was like this in the car seat, like, and the wheel was like here, like this is what it felt like, and I was like, that would make sense because when you're doing the turns, you can't really see the fucking lines from there.
One thing about Mommy, she's gonna adjust Mama's seats.
So what I'm saying is Sarah lives her life in this way where everything is like. If the mirror came like this, that's the view she's always had. Like she's not gonna adjust it so she can see.
Because you know what I'm thinking about?
What?
The email I need to send.
The email
you didn't send.
Did she
send me that invoice?
Dude.
I love a detail, but I missed the big picture.
It shook when I saw
your big picture. I'm detail.
Yes, when I saw the seat and I pulled it up, I was like, when I tried to drive your car when it was that low, I felt like I was in one of those semi truck simulation games. Where I don't know about things in the road. It was like,
please just send her Big Buck Hunter. I can't hear her talk about gaming anymore.
Yeah. So that was the first thing where I was like, wow, she lives her life so different. She's been driving up the canyons like this, not even knowing where the edge of the canyon is. Probably
like just Mr. Magoo, the blind cartoon man. Do you know who
that is? Sarah Magoo. Sarah Magoo, the hungry Jew. That's a children's book. So
Sarah Magoo.
So yeah, and Sarah, It seems like it is a pattern, the seat thing. It is like you like the chore of like a harder thing. Like
That is
untrue?
I object. I object.
Why'd you say it like that?
Don't make me get courtroom in here.
Get courtroom in here. I'm waiting for you to say anything besides I object.
That's the only thing I know.
I can tell.
Your Honor.
Okay, that's good.
Your Honor, I object.
Okay, all right, good.
Relevance, Your Honor. I don't know. Is that something
I think so.
It
That sounded
the way
right.
I delivered it.
Yeah, I believed it. So we get to this restaurant that we always like to go to before we go to the beach, and we eat and everything's fine. But Sarah, you know how long it takes to like go to the beach, right? Like no matter what, if you have plans to meet a friend at the beach, it always takes a little longer. That's just the way of go to the beach. Yeah. So we're at Sarah's house and like we're getting ready and then we're all like kind of, and then there's 3 girls. So it's hard to push you. We're like, okay, let's go. And then another girl's like, I need sunscreen for my face, you know? And so it's like, we finally get out. We get to this restaurant.
My vape pen?
We get to this restaurant and Sarah is just thinking about things that she's missing. Like suddenly we finally get
my
down.
driver's license.
She forgot her driver's license, glasses, sunglasses, or a hat or something.
A hat and my driver's license.
A hat and her driver's license.
I don't want to be driving around willy-nilly, no driver's license. I don't break rules.
The beach is no more than 7 minutes away from her house. She's driving down the street and parking on the side of the road. All her stuff's registered. She's also, this is a very keep your seat low mindset. She thinks that if she gets pulled over without a driver's license, she goes to jail or something, like in her head.
I just don't want the hassle.
What hassle? Where? How many times are you getting pulled over going to Topanga? What are you doing to get pulled over besides killing people and driving them off the road?
Magoo.
Sarah Magoo.
That's who. Sarah Magoo. That's who.
Sarah Magoo. So we're at this restaurant and she's like, I gotta do all these things. She's like, and I should get like a balls for him. And then
because I'm a good
we eat
dog mom.
And I'm like, Sarah, let's just go to the beach. Like it's fine.
No, I want him to have I need him to be tired. Otherwise he keeps me up all night.
So then we eat and I have my leftover food, which I'm just going to bring to the beach. And Sarah loves it to her. She goes, should we run that back up to my house and put it in the fridge?
Well, can I say
crazy,
bitch? You should have, because the whole car afterward smelled like a steak sandwich sauna.
I ate that on the beach after I surfed and it was the best thing I've ever had in my life.
You left a steak sandwich in my car.
That must have been a different steak
sandwich. I don't like having food. I don't like my car smelling like food.
One thing about Mama, she gonna be mad that Mama
or leftovers in a styrofoam container.
She's gonna be angry about leftovers she never told me about on the pond.
I said, well, we have to pass by my house anyway on the way to the beach. So in my smart mind, I go, why not? I can grab my hat. I can grab.
It's just another 40. It's like another 40 going back up the thing and going.
One thing about me is like I like to have all my. We're gonna talk about how many trips I made.
Yeah, of course we are, because this is just trying to get to the beach. All of this is just trying to get to the beach. So I'm like, Sarah, no, let's just go to the beach. And you're like, okay. You let go of the hat thing. The sun, was it hat or sunglasses?
It was a hat because you know why I have the delicate. I heard you and Bobby dragging white girl skin. I need my fucking hat. I'm only a Puerto Rican. What the fuck?
Oh my God. So you go down to the beach.
I can't be waking up with sunspots.
We go down to the beach and how many times did you leave? We get there.
3, but you wouldn't know because one thing about Mama, she's going to be in the water. She's going to be in the water.
I know, because I look up, I catch a wave, and one thing about Mama, she looks up to see if Mommy's seeing her catch a wave, and she's never there.
Well, can I tell you
every time I've ever gone to the beach with Sarah, if I look at the sand, it's just an empty beach towel, and she's like at the DMV, like updating her car registration quickly.
I actually do need to do that. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, but can I tell you this?
Yeah.
One thing about Mommy, she's going to take lots of videos, none of them with you up on a wave. I have videos of you paddling out. I have so many videos of you. And then I miss you catching waves because I'm out here running errands.
The first time you left was why?
Okay, the first time I left was because I needed water.
Okay.
That's a good reason to leave. And I go, hey, I need water. And then Alex said, hey, I left my hat in the car.
Okay.
Because, a white bitch is going to need a hat.
Yeah.
So I went back to the car for Alex. I got the water.
Okay.
I get the hat.
Okay.
I parked behind.
And by the way, these aren't easy trips. In California, everything's a hill.
No, and like crossing PCH.
You have to cross PCH, which is like one of the most dangerous roads in the world. And the cars go like 300 miles per hour. They literally, if you try to cross, they speed up to hit you. They want to kill you.
It's really a dangerous street to cross.
You have to climb a mountain. It is a nightmare to go from the car to the beach. So you go to get water and a hat.
Okay. And then when I am passing by my car, which is parked behind your car, I realized I never rolled up one of the windows for the dog. So now I just have a window that's down in my car and I can't fucking leave that. But I don't have my car keys. I only have your car keys because I didn't want to bring unnecessary keys. So then now I know.
Well, by the way, she already arrives to the beach probably 45, I think an hour, almost an hour.
Almost an hour because
almost an hour after we were supposed to meet there. She's an hour late. We leave from the same restaurant because she went back for her license. She couldn't let it go.
I went back for my license.
She went back for her hat.
And then
she went to the store to get tennis balls for the dog, which she throws the ball and this dog doesn't listen to her. I don't know. In her head, she thinks she has this dog that fetches and is like well trained. It just nips at other dogs and gets kind of like aggressive. It had bit a construction worker earlier that day. Now we're at the public beach and she's throwing the tennis ball and just sinks to the ground. She went to the dog store personally to get these balls for this day, which she goes to the beach all the time. She never needs balls.
I want him to be tired. Suddenly, you don't know what it's like to have a dog that's high strung at 2 a.m.
I would never have a dog as a comedian.
Aromatherapy on my dog.
I bet you were, you fucking psycho.
I was putting lavender oils on him.
Yeah, you're crazy.
And I was like, come on, you want lavender oils? I'm Googling things. I had white noise music. I had lavender oils.
Oh, Just teach it sit first, please.
You know sit.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
I was sitting next to Sarah and she goes, sit.
And
And then he didn't sit and she went, good boy. He doesn't want to sit right now. That's how she trains him. Literally at one point.
I love him.
At one point he was doing something bad and me and Alex were watching and we watched Sarah went over and like pet him and Alex goes, she just rewarded him.
He's the baddest, goodest boy.
He's bad. He's really cute and that's what makes him good. And he's like cool. But he's bad.
He's the baddest, goodest boy.
He's the baddest, goodest boy.
We need to talk about Beauregard.
So wait, no, we're not done with your trips yet. What do you mean? I wish we could get to Beauregard. I'm waiting to hang with Sarah. I'm catching waves, looking for my girl.
You're not waiting to hang with me.
Yes, I am.
You're deep out. You're out. I'm supposed to be watching you.
I'm networking in the water.
Yeah, dude. Kim's like, oh yeah, Dan's producing a short. I was like, what? Who's Dan? She's like, oh yeah, my friend. She's like, Cody, I'll see you next week. I'm like, who are these people?
I've made friends.
How did you make friends?
I'm going surfing with Dan this week.
No.
Yeah, and maybe I'll meet Craig out there too, but no, I am. I've made friends with all the surfers at Topanga. Also, we'll get into my annoying thing at the beach, which is ruining the surfers' day by trying to get into the big lineup. When I'm like, I'm not going to be over there with the new guys. And then I go over to the center of like, it's like Blue Crush.
Bitch, get out of the way.
It's like Blue Crush. They're like, no locals. And I'm like, I'm not a local. And then I fucking just stand there and get crushed by this wave. No one could surf it. I had to shamefully go back. And then my friend Dan came over and gave me some words of advice. Now we're producing together.
She's like, yeah, no, he's a producer. I was like, look. I'm like, I have your hat, Alex.
So you come down.
Here's a ball that the dog's not interested in. Remember when he left us and joined a whole other family?
Yeah, he doesn't even want to hang out with us at the beach. Sarah goes through a whole thing and he just wants to like sit with other bitches the whole time. It's crazy. So you come back, and then you have to grab your keys and then you have to go back because you're not going to leave your window. Is there anything in your car that could get stolen? Okay.
Yes. Do you want me to tell you what it is?
Yeah. What do you keep in your
Zoom recorder was in there.
Okay.
And I can't have my Zoom recorder in my trunk with the window rolled down because that's how a bitch makes money, honey.
Okay, that's respectable. So you have to get your keys and go back up this hill and cross PCH.
But like, to you, that's so annoying and such a bad thing. To me, I've reframed it at this point. I've made it part of, I could do it like it's a great chore. This is a quote. Or you can make it like it's part of the dance. I'm trying to make it like it's part of the dance. I'm like, this is what it is. It's a beautiful day. I'm by the ocean. I'm a little bit stoned. I'll get my steps in. It'll be my cardio. Not a big deal. To you?
Can I tell you what my problem with it is?
I live down the street from the beach.
Can I tell you what my problem with that is? When you live in the dance so often, you find yourself dancing more than usual. I think sometimes you got to turn that music off and just come join us at the beach room. You're over there doing the Macarena like a kooky fucking. I'm just living the dance, crossing PCH 80 times. Come relax and think on the beach.
Well, yeah.
Imagine how much better that would be.
It would have been better, okay? I didn't tell Alex to forget her hat, but it was a blessing that she forgot her hat because then I realized my window was rolled down. How long have we been potting for? Time flies when you're living your dreams.
Like 35 minutes.
Okay, so
one thing about mommy, she's gonna bring it up right around 35 every week.
Every week. One thing about mommy, about 35 is her pod range.
Night.
She gets sleepy. So then you come back down and then you join us at the beach and I'm like, Sarah's back. It's perfect timing. You come back down. I come up out of the beach. I tell you about my networking event.
No, I see your new friend and he's like, yes, I'll give you a call about that. I go, what's happening? Kim's lived a completely different life. We've both had completely different days. Like,
there's not a speck of sand on Sarah at this point, and I am under the sea. Fully.
Yeah, dude. She got seaweed in her hair, a barnacle on her knee. I'm like, who is she?
My knees were bleeding when I came out of the water.
Dude, and the waves were rough.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no. And then I was like, where is she? And then I came back, then I'm paranoid I can't find you. And then I see you walking up. It was a whole fucking thing.
So we go on a walk. Finally, Sarah's here. We can hang and relax at the beach. We go.
This is crazy.
It's just
so dumb of me.
This is the energy you're putting out. You're putting out chore energy.
I'm putting out
errand energy.
Part of the dance.
Well, let me tell you what happens next in this song.
Sarah, the next step, we'll throw everyone.
Yeah, the next step is a doozy.
I regret it.
We're walking on the beach and Sarah's wearing this slutty snakeskin one piece, but it's like a thong in the back and like her titties are like fat in it.
Yeah.
I hate to sound like a big buck owner girl, but her titties are fat in them. And they're like
bouncing.
Yes, they look good.
Ass is bouncing.
She looks good, dude. She looks great.
But I'm tired.
But you're tired, of course.
I got my steps in.
She's gotten ready for the beach. We went to eat. She put leftovers in the fridge. She got her hat. She went to the store. She got treats. She went to the water store. She came back. She went to the car. She came back. She's finally at the beach. We're walking down the beach and her dog, who's out of control, it's like every dog it runs up to, it could go one of two ways. He either likes it or the owners get uncomfortable and it makes the dog jumpy and then the dogs start getting aggressive and Sarah's like smoking a joint like, Bowie! And you could tell the owners are kind of like, hurry up and get your dog because my dog's getting there. You know when you feel the dog tension?
Yeah, it's too much.
Sarah has no clue about the dog tension because she's dancing. Sarah's dancing. Sarah dances. I don't know what to say. My Macarena girl.
Hey, Macarena.
It's the dog getting bit.
Nice.
And so
the noise didn't make sense there. I just wanted to change the subject.
so the dog's running up to all these other dogs and we're like tense and it runs up to this chow chow. That's what it is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Those big, fuzzy, furry ones. But a big one. The size of, it looked like a lion, a big white lion. Yeah. It was like one of those
Beauregard?
Beauregard. And the dog's name is Beauregard, which is just a fancier name of Sarah's dog. It was very weird. He was like, it was this old man with also two other dogs on the leash. And instantly this chow chow starts barking and barking and barking at us. And the old man, I'm walking with Sarah and I hear him right away go, he just wants to be run up and down the beach a couple times, but I can't. My knees are bad. And instantly I keep walking. He's like, he likes to be ran up and down, but I can't. My knees are bad. And I go deaf in both ears, a classic.
Deaf and blind.
I go deaf and blind. I'm like, I didn't hear nothing. I start walking over. I'm not sorry. Sarah's ass.
I felt bad. I'm like, there's a handicapped man. Who was it? Just trying to see my titties.
Yes, instantly I know what's happening. He's not asking he could go ask a fit dude to go run up and down the beach. He doesn't need to stop and ask two ladies who already have a dog that's like a little much to go run his dog. He wanted to see some ass and titties, and Sarah's ass heard a chore and went ding. Something.
I thought it was a nice act of service in the moment. I didn't realize he was a pervert.
One thing about Mama, she'd been tricked by too many old men. I caught on right
do
away.
love an old.
And he was like, my knees are just too bad. I can't. And Sarah's like, what happened? And she's like, I just need someone to walk him down.
Sorry, I'm kind.
So Sarah grabs this chow
That didn't want to be run.
It didn't want to be
run. He didn't want to be with me.
He didn't even want to be near Sarah. He didn't want to run. Sarah's dragging this chow who's like nipping at her ankles, and her titties are moving, and her ass is flopping, and she is doing laps down the beach. And now her dog's jealous, so it's attacking the chow. And she's like, Beauregard, Bobo. And she's just.
It was too much.
And me and Alex are like, why would she take on this chore after the fucking
Beauregard
days
and Bobo.
she's had? I don't understand.
I slept so well that night.
Of course you did.
I
Me
knew.
and Alex were talking about it. We go, this is why she's tired. Every day, like going to the store is like, yeah, but I have to prep for the store and in between the store. And then after, by the time you're done, you're done.
Dude, I'm a hummingbird. It's like I go from one thing to the next thing, and then I get bored, and then I go.
And then at the end of the day, she's done. 8 p.m., this girl is drained. Look at her.
Drain. I'm thinking about 8 p.m. now.
Oh, man.
Mommy visualizing bed.
How many chores have you done today?
2.
That's
No,
all.
1.
You done one?
1 for the pod.
What was it?
One thing about mommy, she's gonna make mama get the blunt wraps.
I couldn't. I forgot my ID and I looked too young.
They ID'd me, and I was like, still got it.
Yeah, I love when
like,
they ID me.
You don't think I'm 18?
Yeah. Oh, oopies. I guess I still bleed a little when I have sex.
No, that's too far. Too far.
I'm just kidding.
Her hymen been broke. One thing about mommy, she gonna lie about her hymen still being intact.
One thing about her mama, she gonna lie about her hymen.
This podcast is off the rails.
I don't know what's wrong. Everything's going crazy. But you know what? We do need to let people know. What are we at, Xavier?
We're at 41.
One thing about Mama, she know when. Mama knows.
Oh, our live big announcement.
Big announcement.
Big announcement.
Huge announcement.
Biggest announcement of the pod.
Of the pod.
We're coming to San
I
Diego.
didn't know who was going to say
I didn't
it.
know either. You guys, This Bitch Live. We're doing This Bitch Live.
We're doing our first ever live podcast in San Diego, September 1st.
6:30 doors, 7:30 show, I believe. But you can check on our Instagrams because we're promoting it on there. We're going to be at Mic Drop Comedy in San Diego. The venue is sick. It's all Alice in Wonderland theme, which I'm personally obsessed with. And they have really cool, fun drinks. And it's my favorite club in San Diego right now. It's awesome.
Hell yeah.
The green room's got snacks. They don't need to know about
That's
that.
the only reason we're there.
Yeah.
Snacks. But so if you're in the San Diego area
And you're a honey.
or you have friends in San Diego, this is gonna be our first live show. We're trying to sell it out. We would love to sell out our first show so we could do. If we sell out the show, we're gonna start doing a tour everywhere. So
we want to be like doing festivals. We want to be popping up.
we're getting some merch made.
We're getting some merch made.
Merch
so if
coming
you're
out.
a honey,
Look out for our
that.
merch. And Sarah, where can people find you?
You can find me at Princess Shenk on Twitter and Instagram. You can also check out my podcast, Shenk, SHENK. And then you can find me here on This Bitch every Monday. And yeah, comedy shows and all that on Instagram and Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wait. Also, sorry, we're coming to Skankfest, which is going to be super fun, Vegas.
Yep.
And we're also opening for Joey Coco Diaz in New York, October 8th.
Sony Theater, baby.
Sony Theater, honey.
So, honeys,
you?
come see us. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check me out on twitch.tv/QueenKong1. And check out my other podcast, Broad Topix, TOPIX, anywhere you find podcasts. Come out and see us live.
Wait.
Support the pod.
Support our Patreons.
Support our Patreons. And yeah, we love you guys. We'll see you.
Please send Kim Big Buck Hunter.
Send me Big Buck Hunter. We'll see you next
No,
week.
don't actually. I don't want to deal with that in your studio.
Bye.
Bye.